Good morning. It's Saturday. I think it's 10 o'clock. I don't know. I'm recording with my phone. And my hair is air drying. I am going to put it up in a bun because I'm about to get ready and I thought I'd hit record. So today I washed my hair. I wash my hair a couple times a week. And I use I think it's called Nutri Sleek and Clean or something of the sort. I don't know. It's a green bottle shampoo. I'll list it down below. And then out of the shower, I put this product on. I was reluctant to buy this product because it is so expensive. But for those of you that have followed me for a while, you know that I had a pixie cut. And then I started letting my hair grow 2 years ago. And because I haven't had long hair in a long time, as the years went on, the texture of my hair changed. Plus I have alopecia. So some of the regrowth just doesn't look so hot. It looks stiff and ratty and dry and just not very good. So the hair just doesn't have the shine as it used to, and some parts more than others. And so I need a little help. So figured I'd try a leave-in conditioner. I tried this one before. This is now filled in with just water, but it doesn't do the same thing that this product does. This just adds a beautiful, flowy, glowy look to the hair, which I love. So I started with the small bottle first. This is how many ounces? 4 ounces. Nearly $20. I think it was over 18 pre-tax for sure, like almost 19 for 4 ounces. I thought that was a lot. It was super expensive. I'm getting familiar with hair products once again because when I had my pixie cut, I really stuck with this hairspray and the Suavecita pomade. Do I still have that? I do. There's the Lay Right and then this one. God, these are dusty because they haven't been used in a minute. Excuse the dust, but this cement clay, I love this. When I did the tidal waves and then Suavecita, this one looks a little bit more jelly. Yeah, you can see the little dust bunnies going everywhere. But with longer hair, it doesn't work, unless I want to lay my little flyaways or whatever. The cement will work, so will the jelly. But for to make the hair look nice and shiny and glowy, that's more of a for structure, right? Okay, so let me get ready. I already added my moisturizer, which is my jojoba oil, and then I added the sunscreen, which is from Neutrogena. This almost out, but I do have extra bottles. And I thought I would do the same makeup that I do every day because work week or not, on the weekends I've become a 6 to 7 day makeup wearer. But these are the products that I stick to. Now, concealer just depends on what I'm working on at the time. Sometimes I go back and forth between this one's awesome, but sometimes I'll do just this little pot. My NARS creamy concealers are my favorite, and there was one from Makeup Forever that I love also, but I finished those, so I'm working on these. This is really great for spot concealing, even under the eyes. It's great because I don't need to, I don't need a lot of this product. It's from Mercier. I'll have to list the product name below, but I've been sticking to this. And it adds great coverage. I also, though, if I do a full face, like add foundation, this is in Cuba from NARS. I think they changed all of these, their foundation range. So I don't think it's called the same thing anymore, but this is their matte skin tint. I think they're called, I don't know what they're called. I went to look at their range recently, and they changed the names of everything. But I love this concealer from the drugstore. A little bit though. A little goes a long way. What I love is that it adds amazing coverage, but it doesn't look cakey. I really like this concealer. And the color I have for this one is, what is this called? Does it have a name? ¿Dónde está el maldito nombre? Oh, caramel. It's in caramel. I love that. I also love this Bare Minerals concealer. It's their liquid mineral concealer. I'm sure they changed these. This is the newer version. And I got the same color I got last time, but it honestly looks a little different in color. Like, I felt like the other color was a little darker, so I went with the same color I had before, but I'm not a fan, so I'm gonna have to get something a little bit darker. This is a medium tan, but I love the texture of this. It's a little bit more almost moussey, and it looks like skin, which right up my alley. Okay, so let's do, and I'm gonna skip on my base because whatever, last step. I don't always use a base for the work week. It just depends if I remember or not. And I also don't do my eyeshadow. If I do, I go in with a one shadow look, but I've been skipping out on eyeshadow because I've been skipping out on mascara, and I don't feel right putting on eyeshadow and then not putting on mascara. So this is just to add a little coverage. I don't suffer from dark circles, but you know, as you can see, I've had a rough last couple of weeks, and so my sleeping hasn't been the great. I talked about this years ago before I moved to Texas. I was diagnosed with fibrocystic breast. They call it a fibrocystic breast disease, but it's not really a disease. It's hormonal, and for every doctor I've talked to, warm compressions, and then it needs to be drained, you know, if it gets to a point. Now twice in the last 4 months I've had to drain. It was horrible. First time they had to lance it. This time around it actually burst on its own. It creates a cyst, and then you get an infection. And so I've been on antibiotics. Yesterday was my last day to be on antibiotic. But it is so painful. It's tender. The breast gets really tender, and I can't even grace anything because it hurts so bad. And when it gets infected, it's worse. And the last time, 4 months ago, was in October, when I went to the ER. I went in because I started freaking out. I had a little black dot. It was like 1 in the morning. We were up very late, and I went to bed, woke up around 9 o'clock. I checked again, and that black spot had spread. Well, they told me it was necrosis. The skin was starting to die because the cyst almost wants to form into like a little pimple to burst, right? And it wasn't able to do that, so it started traveling elsewhere to try to get out. My body was trying to push it out, but because it wasn't able to do that, the skin there just started dying. So they had to lance it. That was painful. They added a local anesthetic and then cut, but then they had to press to release all of the pus. This is disgusting, I know. But it's my reality. Yesterday was my last day on my antibiotics. I'm so glad, because that antibiotic is nasty. Okay, next product that I really love. Oh my god. This is a repurchase. It's from L'Oreal. It's their Lumi Glotion in Deep Glow. Deep Glow 904. If they had a darker color, I would even use a darker, but this is good too. If I want a very light veil of this, I will, my technique changes a little bit. And I'll use it with this brush or this type of brush. But I just need a little refresh. So you can see it adds color. If I want to sheer it out, I'll do circular motions. But if I wanted to concentrate the color a little bit more, I will stamp it in place. I love this because it adds a little color, warmth to the skin, and it adds the glow. Now you can use a smaller brush for more controlled, but I don't mind the glow everywhere. I will wear a bronzer helmet. I've said it before, I will say it again. It just adds, you see that? It doesn't add too much color. It just adds the warmth, which I adore. And then I'll grab that as well. I'll just add it to the back of my hand, and I will also drag it into the lid to add that glow on the eyelid. It's not a contouring product, it's more of a cream bronzer or liquid bronzer, but it just adds life back into my face, and I love it so much. So on the weekends, sometimes if I don't do all of these additional steps, I'll at the very least sometimes add this if I just want to run to the store, but I need a little help, then I will use this, or I'll use the that's a little compact I have, cream with cream products. It has a cream bronzer, cream blush and highlight or whatever from, what's it from? What's the name of that company? It's a more natural product company, but I forgot the name of it. And anyways, I'll put that on and run out the door. The bronzer I've been sticking to for about a month is this one from Fenty Beauty. It's called Coco Naughty. Love the warmth of this one. This is matte. I had 3 bronzers, guys, because, you know, I've mentioned I love bronzer. It's my favorite. And a little bit more controlled with this one, and then lightly just add it to the hollows. No foundation, just this. And this I find is more than enough. I don't need additional coverage. This kind of distracts from everything else. Sometimes I'll even skip on the concealer because all the bronzer distracts from the rough looking under eye. And oftentimes when I want coverage, as of late it's been under the eyes, but most times it's because I want to cover, I have some sunspots, but then I have freckles. And well, now you can't see too many of them because the bronzer is doing its job. It's just to distract from the freckles. I love my sister's freckles so much. Not so much a fan of mine, but I mean, I do like them. But my goal is often to cover, or at the very least add a very light veil. And third bronzer, because it has glow, and yes, I am extra with the bronzer, I know. This is from Hourglass, and it's called Radiant Bronze Light. I don't know if they have a darker one now, but I think this was, I don't know if this was, anyways, it was one of their darker ones. Point is, I've hit pan clearly because I use this all the time. I can switch out this to keep using other bronzers, but consistent for like, I don't know, a year, over a year possibly, these have stayed in rotation in this mix. And this, yes, it adds a little bit more warmth, I find, and glow, which I want. Give me all the glow. all of it. And then I'll also grab a little bit of that, put it down the sides of my nose. I know it's a glowy product, but I still use it. I use it everywhere. I don't, though, often put it to the bottom here, but if it has any leftover, I'll drag it. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, that is, let's see, let's brush that. Blush, this is the one I've been sticking to as of late. I have used this one as well because this one's really pretty. It just requires multiple applications of this, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous color from L'Oreal. No, CoverGirl. And it is called Cheekers Blush, Rock and Rose. Oh, that has it in the name front. I forgot. Rock and Rose. Love this color for fall, winter. But because it requires multiple applications and in the mornings for work, I'm trying right now, I have been using this little duo. Great. Because if I want something a little warmer, it has this warm red looking one. And then the pink one is for much cooler looks. But sometimes, and often really, because, you know, I'm just applying my makeup like an animal in the mornings. Usually, I'll just put it on both and be good to go. But sometimes I'm very specific. I will go in just to the pink or just to the red. Right now though, I'm just tapping into both. And this is a strong blush, so little goes a long way. I have gone overboard. I've been known to go overboard, but you know, we're whatever. It's okay. And then the setting powder, because I have to set my under eyes. Forgot to do that. All the yapping I'm doing. I will grab whatever's in here. It's a mix of a bunch of powders. I mean, like Laura Mercier, Maybelline, whatever, banana powder, everything. I will go lightly with this. Because it also has a powder that's a little color to it. I will add it pretty much into the T-zone, and then because I went a little overboard, I will oftentimes just diffuse a little of that additional color I don't want. What I have been doing also though is grabbing my other Hourglass palette. How many minutes are we in? 15 minutes. This guy. And I'll grab the two lighter ones because I don't often use them for highlight. They're a little too light. I really like this the darker one in the palette for a highlight. But what I'll do is I'll add a little bit of the lighter one, specifically this one, and just add it under the eyes very lightly. It adds a little glow everywhere. Okay. And then, lastly, let me grab this towel because I don't want to get these. This is from Iconic London. I bought it at a Sephora. I was looking for a glowy facial spray, and I tried one from Charlotte Tilbury. That one almost made I felt like I had to apply a lot, and then I don't know. There's something I didn't like about it. I want to say that it may be too much glow. And then I tried one from L'Oreal. Also, it's like a dewy. That one makes my face look wet. Like it's not the type of glow I'm going for. I don't want to look sweaty. So I tried this one from Iconic London, and it's the one that's bronzed, like coppery, I would say, not bronze. I love this so much. I bought it during the summer, and because I'm running low, sorry, my nose is itchy. I'm not trying to take it. I'm just trying to try. Went to Sephora about a week or two ago before I ran out of this, and they have the line still, but they don't have this one. I don't know if it's because it's not, you know, summer, but what am I doing? I need to put this back on. This does have the little particles, so it will leave. If you have black clothing, you'll see the little shivers. I felt like it wasn't landing on my face. So just be mindful of that if you're wearing black or white clothing, because it will leave a little sparkle. Now on the face, it's not a visible sparkle. It just adds the glow. Okay, lip product. I may mix a couple too. I've been mixing a couple from Maybelline. I love Maybelline. I have way more Maybelline products on here than anything in the world. I have some MAC and NARS and Urban Decay, but like, and in my handbag too, because I love them. Most definitely my favorite lipstick line from the drugstore. I think I may mix these two. I'm gonna mix like a pink and a peach. We'll start with this one, Anna. It's so pretty. And then of course I'm gonna do a gloss. A lot of the glosses I have here though, they're finished. I need to, but you know, we'll try to pull out a little bit of. I sometimes like to mix the pink and the peach together. And then I have all these lip glosses that I've finished, and some of which I have replaced already because love them. Oh, here's my finished L'Oreal glow thing. I squeezed as much as I could out of that. I love it. All these. This is Dior. Let me put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. This is Dior's, I think anything gross, really. I'll have to leave the names. It's the number 30. But not even with my progressive can I see the name of it, the little sparkle. It's really pretty. Chanel number 728. It's a Rouge Coco Gloss. This has been a repurchase for me. So has this. Anything like this, like rosy with sparkle, I'm a sucker for. This is my most repurchase. I love this so much. I love it, especially on bare lips. I almost use this like chapstick, which I shouldn't because I go through it. I can go through one of these in 2 weeks. Because this is what I constantly apply. It's just easy because it has a little color to it. But it makes my lips, it doesn't plump the lips. So none of these are not like lip plumper products. Neither is this. And but it makes the lips look so moisturized. Oh, I love this. Plus it adds that very light touch of pink on the lips that I adore. I also put this over top of lipsticks as well. I just love it. I have another one in my bag right now. I'm running low. I'm gonna have to buy another one this week. And I don't think I've had that one. I've had that one maybe a little over 2 weeks or something. I've tried to lay off a little bit because I was finding myself buying this twice a month. That's crazy. And then one of my favorites, this is not completed yet, but this is NARS Turkish Delight. I specifically love this one with Nude Embrace. The tag is a little funky looking now, but this nude, see how low I am? I use it so much. It's my favorite nude combination, these two. It's so good. And then this product from Fenty Beauty. I love the color. Not a fan of whatever ingredient is in here that's making my lip break out. It does. If I get the pimple right at the edge of the lip, and it gets big, like it has 3 or 4 in one. It's crazy. So I'm gonna stay away. I have to stay away from the heat line from her gloss lineup because it's just not, it doesn't agree with me. So I guess we're gonna do Turkish Delight today from NARS. They changed their packaging a while back. When I bought this, prior to me buying this one, which I bought sometime last year, I still had the one with the black top. I don't know if they went back to it and this was like some kind of seasonal thing, but I actually like this packaging really well. Like a lot, I should say. More so than this rubberized. If you can see this gloss, it's not gloss, the blush is nasty and it feels sticky because I probably cleaned it with some disinfectant wipes, like Clorox wipes or whatever, and that probably messed with it. But it feels a little sticky and dirty and I don't like that. It just looks ugly, you know? So The Real Techniques brushes have done that for me, to me too, which is why I like the Real Technique that now has, do I have one here? But I don't like this packaging, is the rubberized one. No. So I haven't gotten rid of this one only because I love this brush so much. At some point I will have to replace it with something. And I'm thinking I may do my bangs, but I'm gonna do that off camera. For now, we're just gonna and today I'm wearing my mother-in-law's pearls. Thought it would go pretty with the shirt. And then this ring was her ring too. It has 2 little hearts. I added to my wedding ring stack. This ring is what makes the whole stack. It's just, I don't know, made it more special. I don't think it was like a wedding band for her, possibly just a regular ring. I'm not quite sure, but it was hers, and that's what makes it special, extra special. And of course I need to get these off the thing. Oh. And I got soda all over again. Let's do this. I may not do my bangs, guys, because I just don't want to. Maybe I will. I'll have to. That looks rough. Okay, I'll do this off camera because it's going to take a minute. Hold, please. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And all that pain. Okay, so usually if my hair is really wet, I'll usually just do like a little bun, right? I think that looks super cute. I don't oftentimes blow dry my colita when it's already up. I'll usually just let my hair air dry, but you know, just to get my hair done here on camera really quick here. I need to get one of those donuts. I have one, but I think it's too small. And to create that little donut bun, which is so adorable. And just a little, that looks a right? You get the gist. It's like the little, I want it to look like a little donut. Need to do this again. Let's see. Sorry. But I have some stragglers here. So this will be another hairdo that I do during the week, just because it's cute and it's easy. It looks like it's taking more time than it actually does during the week. I don't know, sometimes it just works out during the week, you know. And then little baby hairs. I will oftentimes just add a little wave to them, but I guess we'll leave them as is right now. And I don't oftentimes do anything to my brows either, because I don't have time in the mornings. But if I do, I'll use this Lancome little mini one that I've had forever, because I don't use a lot of it. But when I wear my bangs especially, I don't, they're covered anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't matter. Okay, and then lastly, the shadow that I have been using when I wear a shadow, because this one's newer to me. I used it a couple of times. This really pretty taupe one, because I don't have any more taupes in my eyeshadow collection. I finished all of them because it's the one shadow that I use the most. That and like a brown or something. But this one, I wanted something taupe, but oh my god, these are so pretty. These little moonlit things, moonless things from Urban Decay. What I like is that it adds, when I tap it onto my eyelid. Let me just do it really quick to show you guys. It just adds a tiny little bit of gloss, like a sparkle, not gloss, and not too much color. So if I need a little, you know, something, no, it does have color, so I don't like, I am slightly careful, but not too much. I'll just add it for the sparkle, the light sparkle. It's so pretty. And even now, putting it on without any mascara, it doesn't look off to me, because it is such a subtle sparkle. Do I need to trim a pelo? I trim my own bangs because I don't go to the salon as often anymore. Because I mean, even before, when I had my short hair, my husband and I would trim it. I think these need to be curled a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna leave it as is. And that's oftentimes the look that I go for work, or I'll do the little poof at the top. And that's it. And I think that looks really cute, very well put together, looks professional, you know, because I work with, anyways, I don't want to get into that, but, and I'm still drinking my cup. I pulled out my Christmas cup because I was using a Valentine's Day cup, and it wasn't big enough because I added another, I did the creamy vanilla Nespresso, and it was gonna overfill, so I pulled my favorite Christmas cup, which is the one with the Chihuahua, because we have Chihuahuas, and we love them so much. So this cup is super special. I love it. It's Christmas, and we're actually, yeah, is it this week already coming up? It's gonna be spring, but I don't care. I love the size of it. It's just so massive. So it's nice if I want to do a whole cup of the coffee and then add an additional shot. This fits it all, plus the foam and all of that good stuff, and it's delicious. This coffee is delicious. Okay. This shirt is from Amazon. I'll link it below. Nothing is affiliate ever on my descriptions, by the way. but this shirt is super cute. I wanted to wear it this week to work, but you know when you just feel like everything looks off on you, you're not too happy with your attire. I think because I was having a flare-up with the fibroids, and I just felt uncomfortable really for the last couple of weeks. And but this shirt is so cute. I bought this one, and I want to buy other ones with a little color. I've had it now, I think I bought it last year, and it feels like, it looks and feels handmade, which I love so much. And I love the flowers. They're so beautiful. The little collar is adorable. It buttons up really here at the top. So cute. Okay, I won't take any more of your time. I think this video is hella long. So I apologize. Tomorrow, I am going to be doing a video to shape my nails. Someone had asked to show how I get the almond. They've grown out now, and you know, the tip has worn down a little bit more. That tends to happen when you have pointier nails as you use them and type and all that stuff. So I will record that video. It may be later today, depends. Possibly tomorrow. The goal was tomorrow because tomorrow I will be painting my nails for the work week. But I'll share that with you. I'll share that with you this coming week for sure. I have it on my phone calendar to record it tomorrow morning. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let's go have a productive day, guys. I'm actually really excited to go plant shopping because a lot of our plants, you know, some of the annuals have now, they're dead. So I just want a little life back into the garden. It's a whole work in progress still. And so I'm excited to get some fresh greenery, or just cleaning up. I already started cleaning up, pulling out weeds and all of that stuff, and everything that just looks brown and dead and not so good. But we saw new leaf coming into some trees and some of the shrubs, so it's that time to start preparing for the spring. So excited about that. Okay, I will see you guys in the next one.